I took a little break with dating.
You were out there, now you're on a break.
I'm focusing. You know who I'm dating? Me.
Tia Mowry is dating herself. Now, only a few days ago, she was actively dating others and experiencing horror stories. So the timeline definitely doesn't add up to me. But before I weigh in on what could be going on, let's hear her full explanation.
Let me just tell you, I'm headed to Jamaica.
Is this solo mom vacay or with the kids?
With solo mom, with my girlfriends. My birthday's in July, so this is a birthday trip. And what do they say? Stella got a groove back? It's like Tia got a groove back. Okay, I cannot wait to just have a great time. Thank you. And I'm really, really enjoying this journey of solitude. I have a reality show that's coming out.
I beg your pardon?
We're ready, yes.
Yes, and it's all about me just attacking this journey alone, to be honest with you. And I feel like it'll be really relatable. I'm all about inspiring and encouraging women empowerment. Thank you. And I'm encouraging people to be courageous, strong as they go through transitions in life, whether it's a divorce, whether it's a change in a job, a loss, whatever. And if I can be that source of inspiration, then I feel like I am doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you, and I appreciate you. You guys have been so supportive, so thank you.
I got to end on a Jack K. Harry note.
Oh!
I just spoke with her at the Daytime Emmys.
I saw that.
I
saw that interview. I did.
You know how protective she is of you. She
Very.
said, Tia needs a king.
She did.
Yes.
She did.
So are you looking for that king? Maybe a date here or there?
I will be honest with you. I took a little break with dating.
You were out there, now you're on a break.
I'm focusing. You know who I'm dating? Me. Right now, I am becoming the partner that I want. So that takes time.
You're going to attract that energy.
And that's what I truly believe. So this is what I mean by I've been in solitude, learning a lot about myself, self-discovery. I'm reading this new book called Be Brave, New You by Corey Allen, and it has been so fantastic. And I just want to encourage women out there that you don't have to just jump into a relationship and have this sort of rebound. Work on you, work on yourself, and
timing will align.
It will, and I'm enjoying myself.
Go to Jamaica, baby.
Have fun. That's all I'm worried about. I'm about to, just have some fun, do a little bit of dance hall. Dance hall has been a part of my healing, the music, and so I know I'm bringing my girlfriends and my cousin, Jerome.
Tamara?
Tamara, she's not going. I know, she's not. She's with her kids and her husband. We have different lives now, you know what I mean? And we're just going to have a great time in Jamaica.
That's all you deserve. Happy early birthday. You better come find us when that show drops.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course.
I mean, she literally admitted to it. Content, social media posts, TikTok videos up to this point has been to market to an audience of women that they hope are going to be involved in her reality TV show, capitalizing off of the self-love, self-journey, and self-discovery that a lot of modern women find themselves engaged in. Bravo to her for being a great marketer and a great businesswoman. I'm not really mad at somebody who's leveraging their situation, their pain, or their position to make money, because that's clearly what's going on. Think about how strangely relatable everything is. From a girl's trip to Jamaica, to bringing her gay cousin Jerome on the trip with her, to engaging on this self-love discovery journey after a bad breakup, to having really strange dating situations, like all experiences that make her incredibly relatable to the everyday average woman, while she is anything but an everyday average woman. She's literally a child star that's been a multimillionaire for the majority of her life. So again, there's always a question of how much of this is real, how much of this is make-believe, and how much of this is fabricated. Only her and her marketing team knows, but we do know that they're selling a product. Now, a quick note on self-love journey. Confidence is good, and so is healthy self-esteem. I have no problem with that. But the problem with the self-love journey and the way that it is used is that it seems like it oftentimes gives women a reason to be unrelatable and unable to engage in relationships. And then it also seems to be used as a reason for women to be able to leave and completely remove themselves from their own obligations. Everything from women just walking away from marriages or walking away from relationships or walking away from obligations, not for any strong particular reason other than it just doesn't interest them in that particular moment. That to me seems a little bit selfish. Right. And so I think there's a difference between being on a journey that's really going to help you be a healthier version of yourself, to be healthier emotionally, spiritually, relationally, versus somebody just using the term self-love and then just becoming more selfish. There's a difference, because when someone truly does have a healthy self-love, they are actually able to love other people better. They're actually able to be more selfless to a certain extent. They're actually able to be healthier, better friends and partners and spouses and coworkers. But when somebody is self-consumed, then they always have reasons to never live up to the responsibilities that they put themselves in. So I think there needs to be a difference between healthy self-love and then just plain selfishness. And unfortunately, I think a lot of times the way these things are positioned in Hollywood and the way sometimes these terms are used in these really flowery experiences, they conflate the two. And this is why you see women getting caught up doing crazy things, right? Women choosing themselves and loving themselves and ending up getting rid of their babies, or ending up getting rid of their own obligations to their kids because the kids don't serve them anymore, because they don't serve the purpose, because they take away from their own commitment to self. Like, this is how weird the whole self-love thing can get if it gets out of bounds. Also, if you're a woman and you claim to have any sense of spirituality, it's also important to understand what God says about self-love. Scripture warns us that a unhealthy emphasis on ourselves can actually lead us astray, and can actually get us self-consumed, and can actually make us more toxic. And think about it. Somebody who is so self-consumed, who are so consumed with their happiness, their lack of happiness, finding themselves, understanding themselves, seeking themselves, after a while, you can get so self-consumed, you can kind of get depressed. You can get anxious. Because the more self-consumed you are, then the more you figure out how many areas of your life you don't like, or how many things in your life that you're not necessarily happy with. And so too much self-absorption can also be dangerous. This is why scriptures encourages people, if you really want to be on a self-love, self-discovery journey, the best way to do that is to develop a healthy relationship with your creator, because your creator made you. He understands you perfectly. To know him, to understand him, is to therefore know and understand yourself. It's to understand your boundaries. It's to understand the things that actually truly make you happy, and it's to actually have pure balance. So those who especially aren't spiritually inclined, if you say that you follow God, then you should understand what God says about selfishness, and he warns against it. He says in the last days, people will be self-consumed, so much so that they won't be good for themselves or anybody else. So again, this is where this whole self-love journey becomes a problem, and it becomes really actually a stumbling block for us to truly being happy and having healthy and fulfilling relationships. So I am a big supporter of people being healthy and going on whatever healing journey that they want, but I think that needs to be clearly distinguished between just pure outright selfishness. But I will encourage you, if you truly want to know yourself, the best way to know yourself is to gain a relationship with the Most High, to gain a relationship with God, because he's the one who's created you. He's the one that can tell you exactly who you are, your purpose. And he can also show you your shortcomings, your blind spots, and then give you the power to overcome them. That is actually what the gospel is about. That is actually what walking with Christ is about. You give up life as you know it, being selfish, self-consumed, not able to get along with anyone or anybody, including yourself. And then you take on the ways of the Creator, and you find that his ways are a lot better and a lot higher than what you've been doing up to that point, and not getting self-consumed, selfish, and therefore less able to get along with anybody, including yourself. Those are my thoughts. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know. Leave your questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. Also, if you're interested, be sure to check out my other YouTube channel where we talk a lot about spirituality, the sacred life. Thank you so much for listening if you've gotten this far, and we'll talk later. Bye.